Hi, Izgi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for scheduling this last minute
course.
session for me. I have some discomfort to talk through with you, and I really appreciate your time on a short notice.
Well, it takes a lot of courage to do this. Thank you for being vulnerable. And tell me, what's in your mind today?
So recently I got together with a pianist colleague. We met just to read through some repertoire for cello and piano. We were reading some different pieces, and one of them was Schumann's Adagio and Allegro. I love that piece, and I really enjoyed playing with him, and I really enjoyed being there in the moment, focusing on music. And in the meantime, I wanted to put my phone on the music stand just to record my playing, to see how I sound like, just as a feedback. And later on, recently, I wanted to share a really short clip on social media. And as soon as I did that, something got triggered inside, and I regret it. And the reason was I didn't like my playing all of a sudden.
Did you get any negative feedback?
No, I didn't get any negative feedback. It was the opposite, actually. Some of my friends wrote really nice words. It was positive feedback.
But you were still not happy. So what did you do?
Yes, right. So I wasn't happy about it. My intonation was all over the place. My tone, I didn't really like it. And there was obvious tension that you could see on my facial expression. And I knew inside, I know inside that I can play much better. But there are other factors, I was very sick a couple of days prior to that, so my muscles were not ready. And
that makes a difference.
I didn't really prepare it as a performance, right? It was for fun.
Right.
So in that moment, my intonation was all over the place. It wasn't good. And the inner critic comes with this whole social media thing, because I know that even though there was an audience, live audience there, when you share things on social media, you still have your audience, and the inner dialogue was I shouldn't have posted it because it doesn't sound good.
Okay.
And on the same day that I posted, I went to this piano recital by Daniel Trifonov, and obviously he's a well-known soloist. He was on the stage playing his music, and I was jealous.
Tell me more about it.
So I didn't really want to be on the audience side. I wanted to be there on the stage, right next to him, because it was so good. It was really good music, and he could feel the music. He was the interpretation, everything, warm sound, or all the voicing on the piano. It was very good. And I think the jealousy was coming from that he was in the music and he didn't care about the audience. Anyway, he didn't even make any eye contact with anyone until he had to take the bows. He was in the music, and in my head, why do I care about what other people think, but not focusing on the music? And I know that the answer is it's coming from this whole classical music training, that perfectionism. Even though in the video in the moment I was enjoying to play, I was still in my head after I posted it with my own performance.
But you said you had fun, so tell me more about the fun part.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I would rate the fun 8.
Why not 5?
And the reason is that the memories, I really like that piece, so it brings that nostalgia for me. It reminded me the high school days, I had a best friend who was also a musician. So during the summertime, even when the school was off, like we were still going to the school, to the building to practice.
Wow.
So we were so ambitious, like we were like practicing, we were putting hours, we were putting so much effort, and we had our dreams like to become really good musicians, and we would do anything to reach our goals. And this piece is reminding me of that era of my life.
Wow, like to me it sounds like you enjoyed playing the piece and it reminded you all good memories, so you have all positive. So why to focus on the perfection and make yourself
That's right.
upset?
Thank
upset.
you. I appreciate.
Yeah. You're welcome.